Hey, what's up? James Hutchison here. I got an update on the Fractal Universe stuff that I've been doing. I got an update on this product that I've been building. But first, I had a freaking bear in my backyard last week. So I just dropped off my kids at school, came back, fed the dogs in the garage, and went to go check my phone to go see if there was any updates. I saw a message from my wife notifying me that, hey, there's a bear in the neighborhood. I was like, huh, well, that's interesting. So then I go to open the door, and then I look out the window, and right there and then, there's the bear. So, besides the bear thing, I've been spending like the last month trying to wrap things up for Heavy Resume, the product that I built and I still need to get people to use. On one hand, having people not use it makes it easy to find bugs like this one, where it appears that the job search is running every half hour instead of once a day. On the other hand, I'm really tired of trying to recruit someone to help me here from Reddit, which is basically just a honeypot cesspool of narcissists. They're unbearable. I mean, this feature update was huge. It crossed 3 different types of users, it integrated with a bunch of existing features, and it also challenged the database in new ways that haven't been used before. The first pull request was nearly 20,000 lines of code, and I had to cut features from that. And if you know the 80-20 rule, that was just the 80%. The 20% you spent 80% of your time on started after that, and it's still ongoing. That automated job search is the last thing I felt was necessary for Heavy Resume to be the complete ecosystem that I wanted it to be. So by finally getting that thing built, I can focus my efforts now on the simulator for the Fractal Universe. One of the changes I'm making is that I'm splitting the theory into 2. The first theory is going to be called the modest theory, and it's just going to have simply the fractal pattern in it. Everything else is going to be more speculative and presented as speculative. Then a follow-up theory, which could happen years later, is to create the actual theory of everything that reconciles everything against the fractal pattern. So the modest theory is kind of ironically named, but the whole thing about it is that when you go up and tell someone you found the theory of everything, they don't believe you. And reeling things back a bit is really helpful for getting people on board to understand at least the fractal pattern. So one of the next steps is to get the simulator hosted on a website so that everyone can see the pattern and check it out for themselves. Unbelievable. I know, pretty cool, right? No, I literally do not believe you. Well, that's the whole point of calling this the modest theory and reeling things back to just be the pattern itself. So, like, for example, the theory is not going to try to address things like, hey, what does a photon look like? Which I come to realize that jets and photons have the same properties, but so if a photon is a jet, then that would make a lot of sense, but I can't really say for sure. Right now, the simulator can kind of show entanglement, but not really, because the scale that it happens at exceeds the window. So I need to create some emulation for that, and I also need to show jets somehow, which I don't really have a way of doing in 2 dimensions. So that is something that I'll need to figure out, and rather than speculating on how things work, I can build tools to demonstrate it in the simulator. My to-do list has been really packed, so I need to get users using Heavy Resume, otherwise what the hell have I been doing for the past 2 years? I need to host the simulator, I need to add templating, entanglement, user experience improvements, and other things. I need to keep making more videos so that I actually show up in people's feeds. I need to write the modest theory. It never ends. Let old Papa Bear give you some advice. Just go back to the bare necessities. I'm in too deep. I gotta play this through. Took it from Mr. Bear. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos that are entertaining like this one. And if you weren't entertained, I will maul you.